Hi everyone, and welcome to another fine edition of Dining with the Don. I'm going to have a sip of martini, and we're going to have some fun tonight. Tonight's going to be a little different twist. Guys, you want to have friends over, family, holidays are coming up, you want to do some fun stuff. It's not always about cooking the big meal. Charcuterie. Everyone's heard of the word charcuterie, right? If not, look it up. All right, charcuterie is all about bringing friends together. It is just quintessential. Have a cocktail, have something to nibble on. Cheeses, olives, crackers, fruit. You can do just about anything on a charcuterie board. You can even put some candy on a charcuterie board. Get the kids kind of involved. And eventually they're going to eat some cheese and try some olives. So come on, let's get started. We're going to put together a charcuterie board. One of the things about a charcuterie board you have to remember is go to your local home store. When you go, there's always cutting boards and nice bowls and trays and serving plates. You can pick them up for really cheap. So get yourself some nice cutting boards like this one, and it's going to look beautiful, your presentation. So let's get started. We're going to have some fun. We're going to put a bunch of stuff on this charcuterie board, and I know the crew is going to eat, and they're going to love it tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started with the little cheese, and we'll start cutting that up. This is a cheese knife. If you've never seen it before, see the holes in it? You got to get one. These are awesome. If you're cutting with this knife, it's not going to go well. Even a small paring knife. So look for these. You can buy them very inexpensively. They've got a little serrate on them, holes in them. They cut right through the cheese without drag. So let me show you. We're going to go ahead. We've got a beautiful Parmesan that's aged. We've got a cheddar, a sharp cheddar that's aged, and a Gouda. And once again, local grocery store. We didn't spend an arm and a leg on this stuff, but it's good quality cheese. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start cutting this cheese up and cut it in bite-sized pieces. We're going to start with that beautiful Parmesan. It's almost falling apart because it's got that nice age. It's got that beautiful veining in it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's going to be delicious. You see, I've already got the charcuterie board out, and guys, I personally, the Don, likes to just pile that cheese up. There's no rhyme or reason to what you're doing. Just put some nice bite-sized pieces on there, and you're going to build the board. So, and once again, look at this knife. It just slides right through the cheese. It's just a wonderful, wonderful knife. If you've ever cut cheese and you have a problem with cutting and drag, this is the way to go. So we got some beautiful, beautiful Parmesan on there. We're going to switch over to the aged cheddar. This is a delicious cheddar. And once again, we picked it up at the local grocery store. We didn't spend an arm and a leg on it, but everyone seems to love this. And once again, we're just going to go ahead, cut that down. These I like to cut on a little diagonal, just to give them a little more flair when I pile them up on the tray. And once again, there's no rhyme or reason to how you're building your tray. You want it to look good though. You want it to look pretty. And you want it full. There's nothing like a charcuterie board that's just overflowing with good stuff. Your friends are going to walk in the door, see it, and it's going to just blow them away. And remember, if it looks good, it probably tastes good. So once again, we're going to break those pieces up. Right now we're that out for that beautiful smoked Gouda. This Gouda's got a nice rind on it, so we want to cut that rind off and get it out of the way. And it's thick, it's not edible. So you want to cut that rind off, get it out of there. And then you want to go ahead and start slicing. Once again, we'll stack it up. We're going to cut it on nice diagonals just to give it some flair, some look. And we're going to start putting it on the cutting board. Now we've got 3 different cheeses on the cutting board now. Separate them real nice. Stack them up. And guys, sometimes we don't even eat dinner. We do a charcuterie and a nice cocktail. It's just a beautiful evening. You can put just about, once again, anything you want on that charcuterie board. I've got some beautiful duck. I was at the local butcher and oh my God, he had some duck. And if you've never had, different things, don't be afraid to try them. And, worst case you don't like it, but you've got to try it. You've got to try it. This duck is just beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some duck on there, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to slice it on a nice diagonal. And that's going to go right on the cutting board. Look at that. If you've never had duck sausage, you really have to try it. I'm telling you, it is just so tender and moist and delicious. I went ahead and grilled this beforehand just to get it done, and I didn't overcook it. I put a light grill on it just to get it cooked through. And you can see it's still a tiny, tiny bit pink. It's just delicious. Oh my God. I'm telling you, unbelievable. Okay guys, since we put that duck on there, we're gonna go ahead and put some nice meat on there. I always love good salami and maybe some prosciutto, some capicola. Once again, look in your deli counter. You're bound to find something like this. Now when it comes to meats like this, you've got options. You don't even have to cut it if you want. Once again, it's all about presentation. You can take this meat, and if you want, you can just shred it up. It really, really doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down in halves, because I think a big piece of salami is just too much. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it straight down the middle. And we're just going to take that salami and we're going to start stacking it on there. And once again, there's no rhyme or reason. Just remember, fill your board up. It needs to be bountiful. The other great thing about this, if you're doing it for a holiday, get creative. Don't be afraid to decorate it. You can put a couple small pumpkins or gourds if you have a bigger platter, and you can decorate it. You can make some cheeses. Okay, we've also got some beautiful French brie. And I don't know if you've ever tried brie, or maybe you're not sure about it, but there's so much stuff you can do with brie, and it's so beautiful. It's so easy, and I tell you what, it's so quick to throw on a tray. You don't have to heat it up. Room temperature is definitely the best way to go with it. So we went ahead, and we're going to show you on another show, not tonight, but we went ahead and made some pepper jelly, some jalapeno pepper jelly, and I tell you what, oh my God, it is just so delicious. It's always a hit. And we're just going to go ahead and take some of that brie pepper jelly, and we're just going to lay it right over the top. And once again, we're going to show you this recipe at some point, but you can buy this in the store. It's inexpensive. Look for the jellies and jams at your local market, and you're going to find that without a problem. All right, we're not done yet. We've got that coming together. It looks real good. We're going to go ahead. We've got some rosemary. So what the heck? We have some rosemary left over we didn't use from dinner. We're going to go ahead and garnish that plate with a little rosemary. And we're going to get started on the next thing. And this is something that I got to tell you guys, I just love olives. I love anything pickled. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put together some olives, but I'm going to put Don's spin on the olives. And you're going to love it. So here goes. We're going to go ahead, we're going to use a Catamale olive, we're going to use an Italian olive, we're going to use a small pickle, like a Cornish pickle, and we've even got some caper berries because we found them locally and we tasted them. We love them. Once again, we tried something we've never tried before, and oh my God, they're delicious, so we keep them in the fridge all the time. I just love a good olive. You know, once again, this is all stuff you can find at your local grocery store. We found some beautiful baby pickles. We're going to throw those in there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw some of those caper berries in there. Toss that a little bit so you guys can see everything that's in there. Now this is what I love putting in my olives. It's a little bit of crushed red pepper. And I just think it gives it a nice kick and just gives it a wonderful flavor. So we're going to go ahead and don't be afraid to sprinkle some in there because you've got a lot of olives in there, got a lot of pickles in there. We're going to go ahead. You don't need any salt or anything because all the olives are brined. Everything you need is already ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to toss those. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And that is going to be delicious just to nibble on. Now, I of course have a beautiful bowl for presentation. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to put those right in there. Once again, it's got to look pretty. You're not going to put it on a paper plate, right? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to set that out there. That's ready to go. Alright, so we've got our olives all ready to go. We're going to get some great crackers. Now crackers could be whatever you like. We have our favorites, but whatever your favorites are, go ahead, get a nice bowl, put some crackers in there. We've also got some beautiful stone ground mustard. We've got some beautiful, I don't know if you guys have tried different honeys. I mean, there's a honey you put in your tea and all that, but this is a creamed honey, and it just pairs so well with the cheese. Wait till you taste it. You're not going to believe it. But I've got to tell you, we have probably tried 5 or 6 creamed honeys looking for a really good one. So you might have to look around. They're a little more difficult to find. I found this one on the internet and I ordered it. Let's get this presented. Let's get it set up. And we're going to go ahead and get some nice raspberries on there. And let's get this set up. So there you have it, guys. You have your friends over for a great evening. We've got some cocktails for people to dig in and take stuff, whatever they want. We've got the creamed honey. We've got some pistachios. We've got some beautiful stone ground mustard that's going to go with the duck. You can put it together on a cheese and cracker. So guys, we've got this almost ready to go. I personally have my beautiful martini I'm sipping on, but not everyone likes martinis, I get that. So we're going to go ahead, maybe a glass of your favorite wine. We're going to pour a beautiful glass of red wine. Look at that. Oh my God. And maybe some of the guys out there want a good beer. So chilled glass, come on, let's not cut any corners. We're gonna pour a beautiful, beautiful glass of beer. We've got a seasonal beer here. So guys, there you have it. We put together a charcuterie board. We did it inexpensively. We've got a beautiful brie. We've got 3 delicious cheeses. We've got something that, you know, you've got to get out there and try. You got to be different, you got to be adventurous. So we've got a duck sausage we bought at the local market. We've got a beautiful beer to pair that with, if some of your friends like beer. A beautiful glass of wine. We've got olives with a kick. We've got the honey, the mustard. You are going to love this. Your friends are going to love this. Your family's going to love it. So please enjoy.